Booblula amga, goma goma, omolo gago ala glam glombla oal. Glam glombla bogoga abobombog bog amgal glam blal. Glombl abob amga malal momba ob glam glombla bo globlam gomagama gom amga ololol. Olol blal blo glam glombla omolog alalong oal. Gala glombla alamog lagla long laga glombla amam alala ob amgla. Boglagag abla glombla magamog oma og. As much as that can be basically idealizing myself in the Glom sphere, I won't really care. For the people who don't know, this is a Conlang, a constructed language. You can look more into that. This is mainly what's known as a joke lang. A Conlang is a funny little joke by me in specific. In this case, it has been heavily inspired by Glomble, a YouTube alternative which I've used for quite some time. Credit to Almighty, by the way. It was based off of various different joke portmanteaus of the English words with the word Glomble in the community. In this video, I will showcase this language's phonology, grammar, and some words and sample text. Oh, and also the orthography. From what you've noticed in the sample text, this Conlang has an overall count of 5 consonants, with some exceptions, and 2 vowels. You got that right. B, G, M, L, L, V, W, X, O. But since it would be relatively hard to actually make words with this, I decided to add a fairly simple tone system. It follows as A, O, X, Ox, A, O, A, O, Av, Ov, Ha, O, Ow, O. Oh, one thing, if you don't like pronouncing the tones or aren't used to it, you can say the alternative spelling literally. Oh, and phonotactics? Pfft, who needs them? Just slap on a CCVCC syllable structure and make the word sound like absolutely anything. And as you know, there are also some exceptions who I'm about to appear. Now, orthography. Glombish/Glomblish uses the Latin script as its orthography, with some diacritics or digraphs, to represent the tones. There is also an official abugida, mainly used for writing instead of texting. The grammar is pretty simple. It just has more than a few categories. First of all, cases. In Glombish, there is only a set of 3 cases, but it isn't the usual nominative, accusative, genitive. The cases are as follows. Nominative, accusative/dative, al, vocative/formal, o. You may be wondering, how does the genitive and other cases work? Well, languages such as Irish and Azerbaijani basically use the word at to mean possession. It's the same in Glomblish, but in distinct 3 ways. And also the other cases are just prepositions. There also isn't a plural affix, only a plural particle. I don't feel like explaining this very lengthily, so here's the pronouns of the possessive/pronominals. Here's the tenses/aspects. Also, the glom and traffic name aspects are just a fancy way to list adverbs. They both mean X-verb on glomble and X-verb slowly, respectively. Here's the mood particles. Here's the way to represent different voices. Here's the degrees of adjectives/adverbs. Here's some extra stuff that didn't fit in, and that's all of the grammar. So where were we? The vocabulary as of when this video was being made, 25 August 2025, is about 303 words long. This video would be very long if I showed you every single word in the video, so for now I list some rather humorous words/phrases, and you just copy or click the link below for the full global sheet or the vocab. Mug, blah blah, ba, lol, golba, glob, golba, globlum, golba, goag, goag, golum, golum, bob, ow, ow. Glom blom, ow. Gago glomb, lam gago glombala. Glab gaombol. Glombo, glo, abo, o gloma, lob, al glombo. Go glombo global, glamolol. Well, those were some of the main points that are worth to mention in this short showcase of Glombish. Also, a fancy way to say the smallest amount of information that can be fit in a reasonably lengthy video so that my iPod storage doesn't explode when exporting it. I hope you remembered something out of this video, and let me know if you like this or not, and if I should continue doing stuff like this and other stuff. And as always, Ugmog